The beginning of the last days was the opening of the sixth seal in 1799. The sixth seal was opened. This resulted in the Ottoman Empire drying up and World Wars I and II and the formation of the State of Israel. I would suggest that the end of the dispensation of this evil world ends at 2067. The last days is a period of 268 years from 1799 to 2067, which ends at the day of Yahweh's vengeance, which is a very short period of time. This is the time that is short in Matthew chapter 24, not cut short. Our Creator's timing is perfect and does not need shortening or lengthening. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 37, for just as the days of Noah were, so the coming of the Son of Man will be. For as they were in those days before the flood, eating and drinking, men marrying, and women being given in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and they took no note until the flood came and swept them all away, so the coming of the Son of Man will be. Genesis chapter 5 and verse 32, and Noah got to be 500 years old. After that Noah became father to Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Genesis chapter 7 and verse 6, in the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the second month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened. This helps us to understand these words. Yahweh declared, my spirit shall not act toward man indefinitely, in that he is also flesh. Accordingly his days shall amount to 120 years. Genesis chapter 6 and verse 3. So after Noah fathered both Shem, Ham, and Japheth, until the flood, there was 120 years. However, the 140 years links up with the end period of the Gospel Age at 1947, where the 120 years starts from the end of the Gospel Age. So from 1947, if we add 120 years, this brings us to 2067, which is the end of the age and the start of the kingdom of God, the beginning of the millennium, the 1,000 years rule of Christ on earth. There will be 40 years of ever increasing chaos, starting at 2027 and ending in 2067.